Obviously we think that grammar's a very important component of the course, and we've tried to ensure that we cover all the grammar that teachers will expect to and need to find at each particular level. Each book actually includes 32 separate grammar points. In each of the 16 units there's 2 discrete grammar points, and these include form-based exercises, fluency, practice-based exercises using the grammar. And to consolidate that, at the back of the book, at every level, there's a 16-page grammar reference, which includes further examples of the grammar, graded, easy-to-understand explanations of the grammar, and extra exercises to help the students get their heads round and be able to understand and to use the actual grammar. In terms of the way we've approached the grammar itself, I guess there's a couple of different approaches. Within the first spreads, where they're moving towards this conversation practice, the grammar is very much written in order to facilitate their ability to have the conversations. So it's grammar which ties in very, very much with the communicative outcomes. In other places, the grammar may emerge from listenings or from readings, and we've always tried to ensure that the grammar is presented in natural, real-world kind of examples, so that the examples the students are seeing of the grammar are things they might actually want to say or things they're going to hear themselves. So we've tried to ensure that it's not stilted, it's not awkward, it's not forced, but it's real grammar for the real world, if you like. In addition to that, in the workbook there's a lot of extra consolidation of the grammar that the students meet, and the grammar is also revised and recycled through the review units, which they'll meet every 4 units. One other thing I probably should mention about the grammar is that actually sometimes, particularly at the lower levels, the students will have the opportunity to meet and to work with the same structures across different units, which I think is possibly a different way of approaching things to many other books. So, for example, at the elementary level, they have 3 different sections on the present perfect which they meet across different units, so that they get the opportunity to consolidate and expand upon their understanding of those particular structures. And we're not just expecting that we're going to be able to present things to the students in one go and they grasp it in one go and that's it, we're done, we can move on. But we recognise the reality of the fact that students' understanding of grammar is always sort of going to be expanding with time, that they're not going to get everything they need to know about those particular structures at one particular time. They need to see how they're used in different ways, and they need to be able to practice them in different ways. And hopefully we've tried to do that in that kind of way by spreading the grammar load sometimes across different units, and of course across different levels of the series.